Hey everybody, it's December, so this is a really appropriate time to talk about this. The topic is contests are won in the off season. What does that mean? It sounds kind of ridiculous, right? Because contests are won right after you've dieted down and gotten shredded and get on stage. Well, let's just assume that everybody that competes is going to be shredded in perfect condition, which is a ridiculous assumption. I know it doesn't never happens, but when I'm competing, that's always a given for me. I know I'm going to be in shape. I have to be. I'm just not that great of a bodybuilder, so my condition has to be right on, or else I'm not going to get any kind of a look. So, what I'm talking about here is most people have things about their physique that still need improvement, unless you're Phil Heath or a few other people who are pretty much quote unquote done. Most of us aren't. Most of us need something. We need either more overall mass, or it's usually one or more body parts that need to be brought up. Some people need more back thickness or more chest thickness. I need better arms. Some people need better hamstrings to match their quads. It's always something. If you really look at your physique objectively, or if you can have, even better yet, some people that really know physiques take a good look at you. They can let you know what you need to work on to be closer to perfection. And that's what we're always doing as bodybuilders, is chasing perfection. We want these physiques that are perfectly proportionate and balanced. Every body part proportionally developed to everything else. And of course, we also want the size. And very few of us have all the size that we want or need. I know I don't. I still need more size. I'm freaking 46 years old. I've been doing this for over 30 years. I still need more size. So the off season is when you're going to be making these improvements, because this is when you can take in a little more calories, lift a little bit heavier, don't have to do as much cardio. You want to stay in decent condition at all times. You don't ever want to let yourself get out of shape, really sloppy looking. But this is the time when you can put on a little bit extra weight, eat that surplus of calories and get a little more rest so that you can make the gains. Because once you're in competition prep mode, you're dieting, you're in a caloric deficit. You're taking in less calories than you're burning, and that's why you're going to be losing body fat. You're not going to be growing muscle when you're not taking in enough calories to build muscle. It's simple math. You need extra calories to build muscle. You need less calories to lose fat. You can't really do both at the same time in most cases. Most people can't do that. So these months right now, for most people are going to compete in the spring and the summer, maybe some in the fall. But for most people, these cold winter months, winter and the early spring, are the off season. This is when you want to focus on your weaker body parts. This is when you really want to hammer them, change up things in your workout that need to be changed, really make an effort to get your nutrition on point, get in all the quality protein, carbs, healthy fats that you need. In general, this is when you're going to grow and make the improvements either in overall size or to certain areas that you need. Then, when it's time to compete, when you start your competition diet, then you're going to diet down. And when you get on stage the next time, you're going to be improved. You're going to look better than you did before. If you don't do this, if you just maintain your muscle mass and don't do anything to improve weak body parts, you're going to compete all the time with the same exact physique. Like I said, if you're Phil Heath and you have a really awesome physique that's beating everyone in the world, that's great. But most of us don't. Most of us have things that we need to improve on from our last shows if we want to move up the chain and we want to do better. And, the higher up the chain you go and the better the competition you're facing, the more critical this is, because these things are going to hold you back from getting up to that level you want to reach. So, in conclusion, this is the off season. This is the time when you're going to make gains. This is really when you're going to win your next contest, because I'm going to assume you're going to be ripped anyway at your next show. That should not be an issue. You should always be in great condition when you compete. But this is also something that's in your control. This is when you want to work hard, make the improvements to your physique that are needed so that you're going to look better the next time you step on stage than you did the last time. That's it. Talk to you guys later.